Hello OMG and welcome back to my channel, where today I have another very exciting video because I'm going to be reviewing the KAB Cosmetics Blush Me Up Vanilla Bean Palette. So if you want to see what this one is all about, then go ahead and keep on watching. So we are on the final palette of these KAB Cosmetics Blush Me Up, Glow Me Up palettes, and I have the Vanilla Bean one right here. Oh, this little clear thing slid out. So if you haven't already seen, I already filmed like 3 videos reviewing 2 Blush Me Up palettes, a Glow Me Up palette, and what I figured out is that the Blush Me Up palettes are obviously blush and the Glow Me Up palettes are more on the highlighter side. So this is the Vanilla Bean one, and then this is that clear thing, the clear paper that says ask, believe, receive. Now I typed into YouTube search bar KAB Cosmetics, and there is not too much reviews on these products. However, I do see that the comments basically like trash this brand and say that it's a cash grab, it's cheap, it's not well made, but I have the opposite opinion of this brand so far. So watch my previous videos so you could understand why. But here we're going to be reviewing the Vanilla Bean palette. The color scheme is a little bit kind of off. I did notice with these palettes. In the Cotton Candy one, you did get like, you know, a light one and 2 pink ones. And this one's kind of weird because you get like, you know, a beige tone, but you also get like 2 bright pink tones that almost look the same on camera, except this one's more mauvey and then this one is more hot pink. Now, if you're wondering why my eyes are not dead, because we are going to be using this palette on my eyes so I can show you guys the versatility of this palette. We can see if it can be used as an eyeshadow because this is a whopping $30. Now, the other palettes are pretty good. I want to see if this final one is pretty good. So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. So when I built up my transition, and we're going to be using this middle one right here, which is in the color 517. I'm going to be taking this lavish tapered blending brush that I got in a BoxyCharm, and we're just gonna go ahead and build this up. So far there is a lot of fallout. Let me focus the camera so that you guys can see all of this falling. Fallout does not bug me. If it bugs you, it's gonna bug you. But let's go ahead and apply this. And because this is a pressed pigmented blush palette, I tap in the product and then kind of blend it in. You're gonna get more of a chalky, less pigmented looking finish if you just blend in one of these products. And look at my eyebrows. I did them a lot different. As you guys know, I am trying to figure out if I want to go with more of a thin brow or a thicker brow. I am growing out my brow hair, and what I did with my eyebrows today was I kind of drew them in lifted, and I feel like they give my eyes more of like that lifted look. So I think I'm gonna go for this type. I did thick eyebrows over the weekend just to kind of play around, and I did not like how they looked on me. I just feel like my eye space with big eyebrows is just a lot going on. But so far with this palette, I do like how this color is going on. This is like a nice light transition shade. It is beigey with some pinks in it. So far so good. So I'm just gonna keep building this up until I get more of like a darker peachy tone. And real quick, like, I just kind of want to address something here on my channel. And I know that my channel is obviously a lot smaller. I do have a little over 700 subscribers, which I'm super thankful for, but sometimes I get like really rude comments and I don't know what it's all about. But someone was like commenting like how I barely started reviewing the lashes at a certain time. And if you find yourself going to comment something negative on my channel, unless it's constructive criticism and it's feedback, it's going to be removed. Like there are so many channels that get so much hate. There is way too much of that here on YouTube. YouTube used to be a fun space to do makeup and play with makeup and learn, and it really should be about that. It shouldn't be people coming here with their negativity. And if you don't like what you see on a channel, then don't watch. And my thing is, I spend my hard-earned money on lash reviews and on these products because for one, you know, I want to try them out, and for two, I want to share with you guys the quality of them because I want to help out my fellow makeup lovers like myself. And so when people take the time out of their day to just comment something that can be taken as offensive, it's like, girl, get out of here with that. Like, go find another channel that's going to review lashes for you and then let me know how that goes. Because last time I checked, I'm the one who does very detailed reviews, and I don't want that to come off as like nasty, but it's like, you know, this is my hobby. This is like what I love. And I don't want it ever to become a negative space. So if this is not the space for you, if you think I talk too much, if you don't like how I review things, you know, give me some constructive feedback, but don't be leaving no sassy comments because they will get deleted. And I totally don't want that to come off as like attitude or wrong way. It's just, this is my channel and this is where we're gonna have fun, review makeup, and just have a good time, get our mind off of the world. And it is what it is here. So if you don't like it, jump on a different channel because this is your girl Legal Beauty's channel. So I'm gonna kind of deepen up the eyes and I wanna go into this color 519, which is a pinky mauvier tone. So should I use the same brush? Let's use more of a, oh my God, don't you hate when you do this, when you do your makeup, you're like, what brush am I gonna use? Let's use more of a defined brush. This is also by Lavish. It's an eye shading brush. I got it in a BoxyCharm. Let's see. The amount of fallout is a lot less with this one, probably because it's more pressed and it's more of a darker color. So I'm gonna go ahead and just concentrate that more right here in the crease. Now this ooh, look at that fallout right here. Ooh girl, let's brush that off. So there is fallout, it does fall on your face. These palettes are obviously not meant for eyeshadows or else I feel the quality would be a lot better, but I just want to see, and I've said it in the previous videos, how versatile this is because it is a pricey blush palette, which I feel if something is as pricey as it is, it should be a little bit more on the versatile side, meaning that you should be able to use it for more than one application on your face, whether it's on, you know, the eyes or you want to use it somewhere else. I have seen people use blush like as lipstick too, like they just plop it on into the center. You can get really creative with makeup. And so yeah, I just feel like if a palette is pretty up there in pricing, then it should be somewhat on the versatile side, which we saw in the previous ones. They were pretty versatile. So make sure you check those out if you are in the market. And people stop trashing KAB Cosmetics. Like, come on, unless we know like it's a complete cash grab, like it's super obvious, like let's talk about J.Lo's beauty skincare line she's coming out with. And I like J.Lo, I'm Hispanic, I am not trying to shame a fellow Latina, but her skincare campaign, she put on her skincare with not her ring finger. And if you know anything about skincare, you know that under your eyes, you use your ring finger because your other fingers apply way too much pressure. And that can cause like wrinkles and whatever. So in her campaign, she used, what was it, I think this finger, her, whatever you call this finger, index finger, to apply her skincare. And the comments went to town. And for me, that's just like, that's a cash grab. We know darn well J.Lo has not been using her products for all these years to get her glow. If you want to see how she gets her glow, you guys should go to Harush's channel. She's a makeup artist and she did J.Lo's makeup one time and she goes into depth of how she gets that glow with her makeup. I've seen J.Lo's skin natural and obviously just looks like natural skin. It doesn't have like this amazing glow in my opinion, but neither here nor there, that's a cash grab. I don't think KAB Cosmetics is a cash grab because I do see them using their cosmetics on a daily in their Instagram stories. So I want to pack this color right here, which is the color 525. This is like a super Barbie pink. We're gonna pack it onto the eyelids and we're going to be using a BH Cosmetics brush. There is no name or number on it, but it's basically more of like a flat, round, defined brush. So let's go ahead and tap into this. Same amount of pigment, I'm going to dust it off and I'm just gonna pack it on. And this is barely going on the eyes, like barely. And I did use, which concealer did I use? I used the Dose of Colors one, and that one is very, very thick. It reminds me a lot of Tarte Shape Tape and the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. So it could be that it's not laying down nicely on this concealer, but again, this product is not made for the eyes, but we're just seeing for giggles and shits to see. It's good. I'm kind of like bringing it up because I want more of like that lifted eye look. I think it looks better on me, makes my eyes look less droopy. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Oh yeah, this is like really patchy on the eyes. So far I wouldn't recommend this palette for the eyes. It's just not good. And again, this is not a eyeshadow palette. I'm just trying to see for my own sake and for your money's worth how versatile this is. So this is very, very chalky. It's getting everywhere under my eyes, you guys. Let me wipe this off. I'm just using a clean brush to do that. I'm kind of getting like a pink cast, so let me fix that. So in the previous videos, this is where I would usually cut, go finish my eyes, and then we come back and apply the blush. But I wanna kind of do things different for this last video of these palettes. And I wanna go ahead and dive into the blushes and then just tie the look all in together by finishing my eyes just to make the vibes different of the video. So we're gonna start off with 517, which is the lighter shade. We're going to be using the same Opulent Beauty blush brush. Let's go ahead and tap in. Now this one is very powdery. We are getting some fallout all around the palette. Let me get close so you guys can see it falling out right there. I'm going to dust some off and let's apply this one on the left cheek. Let's see what we get. Okay, so it looks very, very beigey, peachy in the palette, but it's going on like a very soft pink. Like, do you guys see that? Very, very soft pink. Let's do a little bit more, bring it up. It's like a barely there type of blush. Like you could see this is all my bronzer, and here you could see the pink on top of the bronzer. So that is cute. I think for like a light day, I think that's very, very cute. Now let's go ahead and use 519, which is more of the mauve shade, and I want to use that on the right eye. So let me just dust this off, and then let's go ahead and tap into her. This one is not, again, there's not much fallout on this one. You can barely see it. A lot on the brush. Let's go ahead and dust her off because we don't want to be too pink. Okay, yeah, you could definitely see. Yeah, this is very, very pigmented. Super, super pigmented. I'm going to bring it up. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of blush. Ooh, we still have a little more to try. So let's do 525, which is more of like that Barbie hot pink. I'm going to take like the tip of this one. Not too much fallout on this one. And I'm gonna apply it on my left cheek just so that you guys can see how pink it is and we can see if we like it. I'm gonna apply just a little bit. Oh yeah, you could definitely see this one is more of like a hot pink. You're getting like that flushed look. So now I'm just gonna blend them all together because I don't wanna be looking like a freak. And I like to bring it onto my nose. Okay, and then now because this is a whole lot of blush, we need to take some of it off. So I'm just gonna take a clean fluffy brush and then just kind of like blend that all in. I feel like I look like I go really rough on camera with my makeup, but I'm totally not. So very flushed and pretty and pink look, as you guys can see. So what do you all think of this one? I think it's cute. So I want to see how everything ties in all together. So I'm going to finish my eye makeup and then apply some highlighter and then give you my verdict. So the eye makeup is complete. I used the color 517 on the bottom of my eyes, which is just more of the lighter shade because I didn't want so much of a pink under eye. The lashes are 662 from Salon Perfect. And my final thoughts and opinions on this palette is that it wasn't as versatile as the previous ones that I did review. I didn't really like how this one went on the eyes. It was very chalky. There was a lot of fallout. It was getting all over my face. So I wouldn't recommend you use this on your eyes, but I highly recommend that you use it on your cheeks. I do love how pigmented and like I have that rosy, just like natural flushed look. So if you're someone who is in the market for some pink blushes, some pigmented blushes that you can build up or you can soften up, then I really feel like you will like any of these KAB Cosmetics Blush Me Up palettes. So I hope that you all found this video very informative. Please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click that bell so you get notified of every time that I do upload a video. Also, I do this in every single video. Please continue to wear your mask and always spread, especially during this holiday season. Peace, love, and happiness. I will see you all in my next video.